Here's a Holocaust survivor, Eddie Weinstein, on the death and the atrocities in Treblinka. By now, the transports were coming every day. One was much like the next. The same incidents recurred again and again. Once, as I swept out the interior of a car, an SS man suddenly struck me with his whip and ordered me to help a woman who was unable to stand and climb out of the car. The idea was to show his victims how well the ill were being treated. Then he ordered one of the workers to take the woman to the field hospital, for care. The newcomers really believed that the ailing woman would be taken to an infirmary. None of them realized that the field hospital was in fact just a giant pit, about 30 yards in diameter, which was always ablaze. They would place those who were sick or disabled on the ground at the edge of the pit facing in. The SS man in charge circulated among them and shot them in the back of the neck. Then the workers cast them into the pit. Some of the victims were still breathing when they were tossed in with the other bodies. The pit was separated from the spacious field by a barrier of fresh pine branches, which were replaced from time to time to conceal the infirmary from the newcomers until the last moment. 20 minutes after I helped the woman climb out of the railroad car, I was told that some infants were sitting by the pit, and no one else was there because the SS soldier had taken his lunch break. I gathered some trash and went over there. I saw the woman who I had removed from the car, still breathing, sitting at the edge of the pit and staring in fright into the burning inferno and its contents. The half-cremated bodies of old people and children mixed with smoldering trash. She tried to stand up, but her legs would not hold her. She looked at the workers who stirred the embers, remnants of human beings, so they would burn better. Nearby were about a dozen infants, too young to have learned how to walk. They were not crying. They certainly did not understand what was happening. They looked about, almost certainly, in hopes of finding their mother or father. Later I heard that right after he returned from his lunch break, the SS man shot them all and ordered the workers to throw the tiny bodies into the flames. Of all my memories of that accursed place, the vision of these babies is undoubtedly the worst. I see their faces whenever I remember Treblinka. As I write these lines more than 50 years after that day, I still cannot overcome the horror.